Welcome back, everybody. I am Headwound, and this is a 7 Days to Die tutorial of a different kind. Now, there are a lot of different guides out there right now that detail like how to start, what to, what does it mean to have an inventory, what are the modifiers, all of those little different things. You can go find one of those, but this is going to be different. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I turn off. Actually, the menu music is kind of annoying, so I'm going to turn that off. The in-game music is kind of cool, so I go ahead and set them appropriately. I also turn down the overall sound. Now, if you want to be good at this game, it's all about a couple of things. It's all about hearing and seeing and protecting yourself in whatever way you can. And it does mean, if you can, wear a pair of headphones so you can tell whether something's coming from the left or it's from the right. I've got enough experience, I don't need to necessarily see that, but that is one of the tricks. I'm also going to just pick a generic character. Don't really care. You can customize things. The menu, like, I'm going to do a couple things that are going to make a couple of life improvements in general. So for this, what I want to do is I want to go into advanced, and I want to go to airdrops, and I want to be able to see them. This is early game. I want to mark them so they're on. Later on, when you're professional, turn it off, get some more, experience with that to make it harder. There's a lot of settings in here that will help make things easier. There are a lot of things that will help make it hard. If you are having a really hard time with zombies and, getting to later games so you can understand what to do, turn zombies off. Or set them for, reduced difficulty. I wouldn't necessarily change the clock cycle from day to night, but we will be talking about that in this. And I'm just going to keep everything default. I'm just going to hit it, except for the ones. Oh, yeah, I literally just installed this, so we're going to go from here. Okay, so I'm going to go through the initial pieces of the game, collecting materials, doing all of that, but we're going to talk about why I'm doing certain things, because that seems to be the video that's kind of missing, is why are you doing this? Why did you do that? Why are you doing this? And I'll explain a couple of those things as we go through. So, as you start the game, you get a little tutorial that shows you, do this, do that, and you can see that in any other video on the internet. Also, it looks like my mouse is like super sensitive setting, but I'm going to go ahead and grab a whole bunch of materials, and then we'll take a look at what we have visually. So, oh my god, that's like way too much for me. So I am going to change my controls. I'm going to go to movement, or where is it? Maybe it was here. So the look sensitivity, I'm going to turn this down probably to there, and let's see how that feels. That feels a lot better. So I'm not like flinging myself all over the place. So what I'm trying to do right now is gather the materials so I can get things going. I saw this right ahead, so I'm going to just collect that. I'm also going to look for anything that... Okay, so this is actual wood right there. And you'll notice I didn't actually look for anything. I can punch a tree for wood if I want. And in fact, I'm just going to do that just to see that you can. I'm also looking for rocks, and also searching cars. Cars are important because they have some good materials. So go ahead and grab what's over there. There's a rock right there. And let's see. So I need to craft a bedroll. So I'm going to click tab. I'm going to click on the bedroll, click craft. And I also see that I have an item here. A book has no icon on it. This means that it has not been read. If this was read already, in other words, I find another Hunter's Journal Volume 1, it will have an open book. So that is what that is for. So I'm going to go ahead and use that. I'm also going to throw out anything that does not have a value that I could give to the trader. So these have a couple of values. They're not great, but that lead didn't have anything. I don't want it. Now I'm also going to kind of organize my this. I'm actually going to drop that. You don't need it. I'm going to put that in my inventory. I'm going to put my heals here. I don't need to run around with water in my hand. And then I'm just going to put this right here. Now, where my inventory was, or my hotbar, where I put items like this, right above there, there's a purple bar. That is your experience per level. The green is your hunger. The blue is your health. Try not to let these things go beyond like maybe halfway down. Now, you notice that I was punching something. If you see something that has a name but doesn't have a button that you press to pick it up, you can actually obtain it by punching it. So this is chrysanthemum. Then we got some cotton plant. The reason I'm grabbing cotton plant is because I know from experience that there is something in the game that will help me kind of moving forward. I also looks like I punched a rock, which gave me that rock. Now let's see, get a couple more of this, get this. And why am I leaving in this here? Because I have enough of this material, I can create another one very easily. I'm just gonna leave it there. So I'm gonna create a stone axe, put that in my hotbar in the most prime space that I put it in, and I'm also going to go through and I'm gonna go here. This is where you make all of your pants and all your clothing. I'm gonna go ahead and make this. I'm also going to make some cloth, and I can hit this button to make as many as I want. It's pretty quick when it makes it, and it tells me to wear it, so I'm going to go over here and wear both of these. I am going to wear this. This is something I found. It's a piece of chest armor. Every character has different spaces. This is where you can access your different things. So I have a crafting, and I have my character. I can actually slide this over here and place it on there, or I can hold the shift and left click and it will automatically put it on myself. Now this is very lucky I found that. I want to go back to my crafting. From the cloth that I got from those plants, I can get a bandana. Helps me with cooling and heating protection, so I'm going to go ahead and craft it and wear it. I'm also going to craft other things that we need. Let's take a look at my character. I can make some foot stuff. I can't make leg armor. I can make some gloves. I can't make an overcoat. And I can make a hat for myself. So let's go ahead and first off decide on the hat. So I can make a hood that gives me, provides some basic protection. Or I can use a cowboy hat, which is some basic protection against the cold. So I want this one because I don't, or actually I guess they both do it. And then I know I need some shoes and I need some gloves. So I've got everything being created, and I'll wear everything as they are created. And now what I want to do is I want to start looking around. Okay, what do we have? I have a biome over there that looks very like some desolate area. I've got some materials here of some kind, and I've got a nice forest over here. I can also see water in the distance, and as I'm journeying around, I'm going to make sure that I'm searching all of the trash that I can see. I can see a building right here. Now if I want, I could say, you know what, oh look at this, I got a box. Okay, take all the contents. Everybody when they begin has a limited inventory space. This is why we need to be careful with what we are doing and how we're doing it. So I just hit the W key on each one of those items. I'm also going to craft this, which is part of the next quest. This is going to be my melee weapon to hopefully kill some things. Yeah, looking good. Again, check all of these things. Now, one of the things I need to definitely do, and this is one of the most important things in this game, is I need to set myself up so that I can protect myself. This is a giant tree, so I should be able to get a lot of wood. The trees range from 300 durability, that's the number on the right, The number on the left is the remaining durability after I start hitting it. They are 300 up to 1200. So this is a pretty decent sized tree. As I am chopping this tree, you'll notice in my hotbar, the first slot, the little gray bar is starting to go down. That is the durability of this item. Once it gets down to the bottom, it will have 0 durability. As we can see here, it's dwindling down. If I click on the book icon, it will tell me it's not the best weapon. You repair it with a small stone and you scrap it into a small stone. This one says repair with wood, scrap to wood. So we do have some things that we can actually get from this. And I'm going to continue searching. Ah, that is very good. I'm searching everything. It doesn't matter what it is. Now, I'm going to place a couple of things that I think are important in my hotbar. Again, this is a book. I'm going to read it. You can read the details of what it does, but I prefer, if it's got an icon there, I'm just going to read it, indicating that it hasn't been read. Another thing that is worthless, any type of plant item, chrysanthemums. You do need this. You do need wood. We're going to need some more rock. Paper is worthless early on. Even plant fibers to some extent, but we're going to keep those. Now, what I'm looking around for are tiny rocks on the ground. I'm also looking for a larger rock, and the reason I'm not going to that house is because that is a mobile house, or I don't forget what they actually call them, but they are made of the highest durability item in the game. It could be good, could be bad. Also, I'm going to search this. So I got some of those things. My thing says that I need to create a primitive bow. So I'm going to create a bow. And it says also to create some of these. So I'm just going to create however many that I can. And I'm going to keep an eye out. I see a chicken. I don't need a chicken right away. So what I'm looking for now is still looking for stone. I have enough wood right now to survive, so I don't need any more wood. It now tells me I need to craft a frame. Now you'll notice I'm actually sprint moving. The reason I'm sprint moving is because I think 30 is a good number to start with, so I'm going to make 30 of these. The reason I'm sprinting is because this is early day. I need to get going. There is a trader right there. I hope to God that it tells me that that is the trader that I need. Now, I'm going to grab some extra wood just in case. Just in case. I also noticed a large boulder back on the road. We need to go back to that boulder, because the boulders are how we're going to get a lot of stone. And the stone is going to be used to make tools. It's also used for other things. But we need just a base amount of stone from this boulder right there. And again, it's totally fine to sprint. There'll be a point, okay, over on the opposite side of the screen, over there, is a blue... and you'll notice one thing, a complete lack of zombies. This is because early when you start the game, zombies don't spawn right away. They do give you a little bit of time between zombie spawns when they start spawning. But there are animals already in the world, guaranteed, 100%. So you need to be careful. Now my item has been damaged. I need to repair it. And now I can continue on. I'm going to completely just chop this thing down until it is done. While we're doing this, or not while, I'm going to do something else. I'm going to place this in my third slot. And I'm going to place it down to advance the thing. I right click in order to make it solid. I left click to place the block. Now I need to make a campfire. And the reason I'm doing this is because I know that I need to get just past this. I'm just going to leave this here. I'm not going to even do anything with it. And look at, it is now indicating that the trader is the one that we were lucky enough to be right next to. But I'm going to chop this thing down. Now, as people ask, what are you supposed to do? Like, how do you survive your first day? How do you survive your first night? What do you do on your first day and night? So while it's in the day, the idea is to get through these quests. And also keep in mind, where's the trader? Because the trader is important. The trader is where you're going to get quests. It's where you're going to buy and trade items. You're going to sell things that you find in the world. You're going to obtain things through quests, and you're going to gain the XP that will help you survive. This is very lucky that we were this close. Normally, the traders anywhere from 500 to 1,000 blocks away from wherever you spawn, which is the thing. Now, what do you do when you've got a trader that is this close? Oh, there's our first zombie right there. Now, I'm going to stay away from her. Doesn't mean that I'm scared of her. Just, and you notice something. I closed the door because zombies can track your trail. I'm also going to check everything here to see if they've got any trash, if they've got any machines that are fully built, if they've got any boxes that I can search. I see that they've got a destroyed cement mixer. Destroyed cement mixers you cannot use. Destroyed workbenches you can't use. What I mean by use is that I can actually put something in here, cook something, or make something of it. Now that is a level 2 shovel. Everything so everything that we do has like a durability when we make it. See, destroyed chemistry station. These items may not actually be worth it at all. Okay, let's go ahead and get up to the trader. Trader's upstairs here. And first thing I'm going to do is make sure that we look behind the counter and look at, we've got books that have not been read. I'm just going to use these, take whatever perk it gives me. I'm going to talk to the trader, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see what jobs they have. And this one says to the northwest. Now, I know if I look at the map that we came from the southwest. Looks like we've got a house right there, and then we've got open up area to the north. So I'm going to take the northwest because I want to head towards the north. I want to see what's there. And so I'm going to take this one, clear some zombies and accept it. Then I'm going to talk to him. I'm going to trade, and I'm going to see what I can trade. I don't need it, so I'm going to sell it. I don't need this. I'm going to sell that. Don't need these. I'm going to sell that. I don't have any weapons, so I can sell those. And see if I can get some value off of these. Things you can't sell are things that are made out of wood or stone. You can't sell those things. So this guy, can't sell it. You can sell cloth, but you need a certain amount in order to sell it. And I'm just going to dump things on the counter like a rude son of a bitch. Just because. Yeah, just this throw it on the counter. Who cares? The polymers, I'm going to sell those because I don't need them. This is an item that I could potentially survive with. A sewing kit allows me to treat bleeding or lacerations. Lacerations and bleeding will hurt you over time. Now let's take a look at the amount of money that we have. We have 96 coins. Pretty much everything that's in here is going to be worth more. So we're just going to leave because we don't have enough money to do anything. Now there's some zombies out here. So this is our first battle. We got 2 zombies. I use the right mouse button to kill them both. I'm going to close the door. Grab some loot. Okay, again, we got some items that aren't necessarily worth it. But now what I want to do is I want to head as quickly as I can to where our next thing is that we need to go to. I'm also keeping an eye out for any zombies or wolves or anything. I know that buildings contain zombies. So I'm going to move around this and not get close because I don't want to get attacked by whatever may be in there. Also, a lot of these structures have zombie dogs. Zombie dogs are bad. And you'll notice something. I'm gonna show you something. Okay, see the zombie here? I'm walking backwards. Not running, not sprinting. I'm walking backwards and I'm faster than he is. That tells you something. Zombies aren't that bad. I mean, they're bad because they're going to try to kill you. But they don't run. At least as far as the default settings go. Also, when you are attacking zombies, there is going to be a point when you're asking yourself, well, how did you know that he was dead? Why did there was one point where you were whacking it and then it fell down. Why was it not dead? Well, I know that at the bottom right of the screen, right below my image, is an area where it tracks and shows you what you get from the world. So I just got some XP. I know when they die, they give me XP. Now, this is a pretty interesting POI. It's one that I haven't seen just yet, but again, I don't want to go there. I am looking for a location where there are a number of buildings. And you'll notice that I'm still searching these things. It's because I know that I need more items from the world. Things that I can sell, things that I can use. What I'm trying to search for is my home. A place where I can call home. I'm also scanning everything for zombies, dogs, animals, bears, wolves. All of these things exist in the world. Also, it does help for you to recognize how far you can actually stand away from a zombie and do like a swing or something like that in order to kill them. That is going to be very important for you to stay alive. I know that I have down on the bottom left of the screen, it says I have 86 of 100 health. I do have a healing bandage. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go towards a zombie and I'll use my left click because it's really fast. And what I'll do is even before I get to them, say this is a zombie, on my way there, I will use my hit. That is how I keep that distance, or how I measure the distance between me and a zombie. Oh my god, that scared me. Whoa. Nice little one. No, I was going to say zombies like to hide in trees. No, they don't. But they often will scare me because they're behind a tree and something like that. So this is the first place that I've gone to where I think that I may have the opportunity to spend the night and call that, my first night location. What I am looking for a first night location is somewhere where I can try to be safe. And what I mean safe is so there's a couple of things you can do on your first night. And it completely depends on where you are in the progress of your experience with the game. There was a lot of buildings out that way, but I know that they may not have resources. I know that this may have a lot of resources, but if I stand way back here, I may be able to see zombies that are present in this structure. If we look at the floor, if we look at the cabinets, we may see zombies that are there. And I don't. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I'm safe. So this may be where we start. And based on the size of this, it's probably going to take me a while to kind of clear this out from zombies and different things. I'm also moving a little bit far away. I'm not like right against the house. Also, I saw a chicken way out there. If you see animals around, try to stay away from them unless it's like a chicken or a bunny. If you see a dog or a wolf, stay away. Stay away. Because they're super fast. There is no way to run away from them. Which leads me into kind of a strat. You notice how I had my construction block in my hotbar. If you're out and about and you're being chased by dogs or something like that, you want to get over to a place like this and place a block down and do this. You want to do at least 3 blocks up. It's because zombies will always break the lowest block. So let's say they break that one. Then they're going to break this one. Or maybe they break the second one and then they broke the lower one. What they're trying to do is they're trying to get into the same space as you are so that they can hit you. If there are multiple zombies, there's a possibility they may try to jump on each other's shoulders. But that is what you do. Why did I put this against the wall? Why didn't I just do this? Well, let me show you. So, let's say a zombie comes along here. Yeah, and this is where I said your hearing and your like seeing are some of the most important things in the game. Let's say I'm a zombie and I block that. Guess what you were? You now fell down and you are now face to face with the zombies. But if you notice, if I put it against another structure and I take that out, it stays there because technically that was all connected to the structure. So that's one thing. Let's take a look. I'm making a full round of this because I want to see, well, first off, if there's any loot on the outside. And also, ooh, that's good. Okay, got a little bit of dukes. A bit of trash. Alright. By the time you get to around 1800, or maybe, yeah, you need to know what place you're going to spend the night for. I like this because it's not a single story. Or rather, it has a lot of durability. That is 2,500 durability for a single block. Versus this, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to even reinforce this. That's 225. Guess which one is going to be better off for you being up at the top at? Yes. And this is a waste of time. I mean, normally I'll just leave this block there. Okay, so now I want to make sure that my defenses are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and repair my tools. I'm going to make sure that my bow is loaded. It is. And I'm going to start getting in here. Now, as a preemptive action, this is a pretty big structure. So what I'm going to do, this is open here. I want to get up there, and I want that to be where I'm going to spend the night, which is on top of this. Now, people ask like, well, what are you going to do during the night, your first night? Well, there's multiple things you can do. You could either take a risk and wander out around where you call home so that you can, better protect your, get materials or spend some of that time. You don't want to travel at night generally. But what I want to do is I want to show you how some of this block mechanic works and what I do to protect myself. So I can see that this block will fit within this groove. But then you'll see that sometimes, like this one right there, it's because it's occupied by that block right there. The same thing goes with that. If I try to place a block, any higher, it says, well, it's basically not allowing me to move anything. So I can't place a block right there because that lip occupies that space. what I want to do is I want to avoid, see how this is going to be, with that block above there is half of this block. I know that when I place blocks to go up to there, I can't go any higher than that because then I'm blocked. So I know I can put a block here and I can go like this. And I can literally walk from one block right onto the roof. Now from here, let's see if I can jump. I can jump. I can even see some zombies up there, but I can't make it to that part of the roof. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a block on the roof right there. Now, why isn't it placing it flat? It's because the block below it is technically in the block space that is right below that. It is only a quarter block. Now, if I were to put a block right here, I might not be able to jump up on there. In fact, it takes a lot for me to jump on this one. So I know that this point of the roof is higher. So I put it right there. That way I have an easy jump. Now, zombies. I see a zombie here. What I've done is I've crouched. I use my control key to crouch. Because I know that if I hit this zombie in the head with crouch, when he doesn't see me, I get sneak damage. I'm going to shoot the arrow at his head, and then if I don't kill him, I'm going to stand up, move onto the roof, and then use my club to make the final kill. Okay, so that was actually good. It also tells you about some of the mechanics of the durability of blocks in the game. Some blocks have durability. Ooh, look, we can see some zombies in here. So all of these, if I were to step on this, it might actually break and cause me to fall into that. I don't want that. And I'm taking a preemptive look just around here. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was scary. So those zombies weren't present just a second ago. And now they are. I also found some new clothing. This doesn't look like I have something here. Let me go ahead and wear this. Okay. So, what is better than what? It's kind of a toss-up. I mean, we can go to the stats and we can see cold resist, heat resist. This is less. So as we look at something while we're wearing something, we can see what this is and how it's related. So I'm going to scrap that for right now. I don't need gunpowder. So is it going to be worth it for me to kill these guys? Yes, 100%. Now, they're not spawning again, which is very concerning, because I know that they're there. So I'm going to try to get it to the... Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to get one of them. And then my strategy is to pull back. I do not want the other zombies to hear. If I would have shot one of those three right there, it's likely that they would have all heard me and start coming after me. Okay, now he dropped down, so I'm going to use the right-click functionality. I'm going to do this again. Okay, the aim is not perfect with these things. Hit her in the shoulder. So I'm going to go over here, see if we can get her to come over here. Then I'm going to get that guy. How many arrows do I have left? I have no arrows left, so I need to make some. So I'm actually going to go back here. See how much time I have? I got the world of time. So I'm going to make some more stone arrows. I always look at the small stone to make sure that when I'm done crafting whatever set of arrows that I'm crafting, that I have something remaining. Because I know that my tools are made of stone. Okay, knocked her down. Then use the right click to finish him off. Now I'm going to sneak. I'm going to hit this guy right here. Arrows do have a drop. So you kind of have to guess. That was a kill. I saw right below me that we got a kill off of that. So I'm going to guess. That was a nice face shot. Thankfully no one else woke up. Also, you'll notice that when I was doing these different things, there is a meter on the left that is like a yellow kind of greenish. And that is... I shot him in the chest. Oh, I shot him in the arm. Look at that. It's wiggling. So that is a meter of like how much noise I am making and who can actually hear me. So, again, that icon only shows up when I'm crouching. I'm going to retrieve my arrow from his arm, sneak, and kill this one. That was a beautiful shot. Now, I am effectively safe-ish. Now, I can see that there is a ladder that goes down. There is some loot down there. There's also zombies. Zombies can climb ladders. Close that. And we can look from here. I can effectively... Zombies can jump 1 block. So what I'm going to do... I think that that is great. I think the loot in there is awesome. I want to get to it. Now, my escape route. Always make sure that you have an escape route. So I'm going to try to place some blocks so that I can just fall off the roof right here and then make it to right here. And then hitting the E key on a block below me will allow me to get down. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to make it... Okay, why did I place that block right there? Why didn't I, like, place something underneath here? I could. I can absolutely. You can only place blocks next to something that allows you to connect a block to another block. So I'm creating this. Now, I'm going to... do some preempt... I don't think I'm going to make this my house. So I'm going to make this very temporary. So, first off, remove this so I can remember that's where I'm going to go up. And I can get to there. I can even remove that one. I'm working on block economy. Now, something I noticed when I was up there was this little block right here. These blocks will occasionally, when they're completely broken, give you honey jars. I know, kind of weird, but it is a thing. Honey jars are a recipe for curing an infection if you are infected by a zombie. Okay, I think she can see me. So, go ahead and knock her down. I'm going to use my right click to finish her off. At this point, we still have like 3 in... Well, so I say 3 hours, but according to the digital clock at the top of the screen, it says 1900. The nighttime is going to be at 2200. Now, I am not going to go very far into this building because I know they're zombies. And my only escape is to get out here. So I'm going to very strategically knock them down, right click to finish them off. I'm going to wait. And you notice that I keep on turning around is because I know that sometimes dogs or other zombies will spawn in the world and come after you. You don't want things coming after you and then, like, you know, getting you captured in here, because that would be bad. Now I'm going to take a look at these bookshelves, and what I do to make my searching a lot faster is I hit E, then hit R. E, R. And I do it very quickly because I don't want to waste time looking at the materials that I'm getting. I just want to get it. So I'm just getting, and I know there's an icon on the left side of the screen that is now indicating that I am 3 inventory slots into 6 inventory slots into being overburdened. I'm not worried about that. I am not worried about that. I'm more worried about making sure that I've got a couple of things. Now I'm going to run back here. Because of the type of items that I got, I want to put some things on my body. Everything of this has a statistic. I'm going to take a look at the boots first. And it looks like these are the best, so I'm going to wear them. But I'm also going to take a look at all the other things. Now, I'm going to do something else that is a little different. I'm going to put a storage right outside. And this is just a secure storage like this. And why am I doing this? Doing this because I'm too lazy to put it up there. And I know that there are certain things I don't want. I'm actually going to scrap this one. Put this. Now I'm going to take a look at the pants. Or no, this. Okay, I'm going to wear this one. It's better than that, so I'm going to also scrap this. I'm also going to take a look at all of these items to see how they compare with what I'm actually wearing. So this tells me this cold resistance is equal, but then the heat resistance is more. So I'm actually going to wear that. I can see that that now replaces my overalls. Let's see, a shirt. It's fine, fine, fine. Ooh! Wait, what was it? Okay, so this... It's interesting that it has a number there. So it says that it's going to give me equal cold and more heat resistant. I'm gonna wear it. But it's a lie. It seems like it's a lie. I'm also going to take this over that. I'd rather have the cold resistance than the heat. I'm going to wear this. And this is like an experimentation. So I am going to put all of these here. I'm going to put some of the worthless stuff that I don't want. And over time you'll learn. Actually, I never use a spear. I'm going to scrap it. Okay, now I'm going to go back inside. Now, I have a little bit of time till the nighttime. Okay, so I've got clothes on. I'm going to keep from looting everything else because I know I only have like an hour and a half in game. There's another zombie right here. Hasn't woken up. So, there we go. Got the first kill. Stand up again. Grab my arrow. Look around for more zombies. Because what I want to do is I want to try to clear this. Whoa. Backpack in the floor, and I got some extra armor. So, again, I'm going to run outside because I don't trust. I am then going to take a look at the armor. I am not wearing any armor. It's not showing. Again, wearing headphones is very important. Don't think I need any of that. Use my long range. Okay. Okay, here we go. Wasn't able to use long, and I also see the word guns. That's good. Nothing came from the back. Oh, here we go. Okay, he didn't go down. Here we go, he's down. Okay, grab all that. Grab that. Go around the counter. I'm actually going to stand up here because... Oh, we got our first weapon. And we've got something that's probably better than what we have. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, this gives us some armor. I'm going to replace this one. I'm going to scrap this one. I'm also going to put this immediately in my hotbar. In fact, I'm going to put it right here and make sure it's loaded. But I'm not going to use it yet. I'm also going to take kind of a... Okay. I also noticed something. When I looked up, I saw some blocks that were broken right there, and I could see something that was up there, like a crawl space. Zombies can sometimes be placed in these crawl spaces. Now I'm going to back up a little bit. I'm watching behind me because I don't want to get, you know, attacked from behind. Okay, I got both of those experiences. So you'll notice a space. That's enough to actually walk up there. So that means that there are probably zombies up there that will fall down. Another hint. Every single painting that you have or that you see has the potential of hiding something. So go ahead and break those. Now, I'm getting way too close to the time of night. So I'm going to back off. And I'm going to run outside and I'm going to get up onto the roof. So I use my blocks, place them down until I get to the point, and now I can jump up here. And I know that I am safe up here. There are a couple of things in the world that you want to avoid at any and all cost until the point where you actually have a gun or a weapon or really good armor, something like that. And that has to be vultures, which are basically creatures that fly. They are zombie vultures, so they can do a lot of damage very quickly. Not good. Secondly, dogs, wolves, and dire wolves. Dire wolves are larger versions, and you might even want to mix it. Wolves, dogs, they may be the same, in the sense that they are the same type of animal. They're very, 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 very fast. Now, I'm liking this, what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing that they have fallen back asleep. I'm going to see if I can get a kill on this guy. Let's see. Okay, I am barely missing. Is he actually alive? Oh, let me hit his body. Okay, he is alive, which is interesting. You'll also notice that he moved a lot faster there for a second because it is nighttime. And I did get the XP, which means he's dead. Okay. So I'm waiting for him to do kind of like that forward jerking motion before I let go of my arrow. Now I could just... Ooh, okay, where are you going? I could just say, just hit him in the body. I have 21 arrows, which isn't an okay amount. Now he's down, but he's not dead. Shoot him in the back. And I got him. I got the experience. Now, you can get into here. I can see how far... Okay, so I can see how far I can place a block by trying to aim at different other blocks down here. Now, I can't seem to... Oh, there we go. So I've got a block that I can now connect to. So I feel pretty safe about that. I can see that now I can place a block over there. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create a staircase that I can get closer down so that I can maybe get some of this additional loot and also check to see what is in here. So now I've... Okay. I can see that this is a crate I need to break into. I am not close enough. Ooh, okay. So I don't feel good about this situation. I will always want to make it so that I can get out of a situation like this. So there we go. I have an area that I can now escape to. I'm also going to take a quick peek around. See if I can see any zombies. And I'm going to do that by getting over here, crouching. See, okay, that looks good. I can see that back door is closed. I can see that door is closed. That door is closed. I can see an open door over there. And there is nothing that is right there. Got this, the ladder. And again, I'm trying to make it so that I make as little noise as I can. And I'm going to try to close this door. Okay. was able to close that one. Is there a second door here? Yes, there is. All right, so we close the door. Now I'm going to bring this out so we can see. I now know that this area is pretty safe. These doors are made of metal. They're harder to get through. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to place a couple of blocks in front of these doors. The reason I do that is because if one of these doors fails and a zombie gets through, tries to get to me, these are a line of defense and I cannot see. Let me grab this. Take a look over here. Now we notice something. This did not place where the door is. And I can't place something. So I need to figure out a different strategy for this. So I know that this is interfering. And I know that the door and its placement is interfering. So what can I do? What I can do, open a door, place a block on the other side, right click, make it solid, close the door. Do the same on this side. Okay, now what I'm noticing here is that we've got a space that is not going to necessarily work. So I'm going to place, now why can't I place a block right there like I did with that one? It's because that door occupies that block. So I'm going to close it and put this on the back side of that. So we now have multiple levels of protection. Now, while we're sitting here, I'm going to create a couple more, like 30 blocks, so that I have it in my inventory. I'm also going to make these solid, so we don't have to worry about that. I'm also going to grab my torch. I'm going to put it on the floor right here. Gives me a pretty decent coverage. Okay, now I have the ability to search things. Now I can't see, so I'm going to go back up. Actually, let's search this first. This is by far the most important things. That is locked. There's no way we can break into it. It has 10,000 durability. It would take all night to do that, which kind of brings up the question. Now that I'm here, what do I do during the nighttime? This is exactly it. Loot what you can. Find out what you get. And then figure out what you need to keep in your inventory versus what you're going to sell versus what you're going to toss. I also saw a chair. I can't see a thing. Neither can you. We're going to grab this. Okay, there's some trash over in the corner. Okay, that's a dog. That's a dog breaking down that. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Let me grab my blocks. Okay, dogs are hugely nope. Like you don't want to be anywhere near a dog. Because they will murder your ass the fastest of any creatures in the game. And I want to make sure... Oh, is that... That's not... That's a wolf. Okay, so... I have a couple of options here. My first is to... Okay, yeah, it definitely is a wolf. I'm going to try to shoot and do some damage. And I'm going to use crouch so I can see more of the animal. What he's trying to do is, this wolf is trying to find a path to get to me. Also, I noticed that it just stuck in there. Oh, that's going to be interesting. He is clipping through that block, but I don't know if it's enough to actually hit him. It was. In fact, I actually got the kill. Now, I have an open door. So what do I do about the open door? Well, I'm going to place this down here. And since he is over there, I'm now going to completely board this up. So let's take a look. So now I've completely bored that up. It gives me 2 blocks of opportunity for me to survive another attack of something. Wow, that's an interesting... Okay, got the arrow back. I'm going to put this right on top. And I don't have anything that can be used as a... Ooh, hey, something I can read. Alright, so I'm going to use this to start chopping it. And what I'm looking for is the bones. Bones can be turned into a bone blade. It takes 5. Let's go ahead and craft it. Once I get that, what I can do is I can use this to basically chop them up. It gives me more materials for less amount of work. If I can still use my stone axe to take them apart. And the reason I did that is for the materials. And I'm still going to search the crates. And I'm waiting for 400 or 4 o'clock in the morning for when the sun comes back up. Okay, that was a piece of junk that gave me. Alright, let's see. There was something back here. We already searched that. We already searched the loot that was in the corner. Ah, here we go. Got a couple things on top of the shelves. Got a couple of empty jars. We are encumbered by 12. That's fine. Oh! Oh, this is actually a good discussion. So what should... I have these perk points. What should I do with them? What should I do with my perk points? And I actually don't need this yet, so I'm going to scrap it. I know it's a level 2. I know, but I don't need it yet. Let's put this one right there. And so let's say I find a house and it doesn't have the luxury of giving me the option of doing this. Let's say this is the place I want to live. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put down my land claim block. My land claim block will specify the area. You'll see like a little marker that is around, like you see that white line that's up there? That is the perimeter of our base. It means that zombies will not spawn in this area. It also means that if I build something like a workbench, a chemistry station, a forge, anything like that, I can actually pick it back up as long as I'm within this perimeter. So I'm actually going to place this here just to have it there. I could then activate it, and it gives me a nice little highlight to show me, hey, this is where my base is. Cool. Also, if you are going to live on the roof of a building, I do recommend that you build yourself a little hut. The reason why we build a little hut is because of vultures. Vultures will spawn in the world on occasion, just because they will. Let's see. So, we've done a lot of the things to keep us protected. We've told you about what things you can do. Okay, so let's say I don't have, I don't have these resources. I found a building. It sucks. There's nothing there. I can't get inside it. There's too many zombies. Blah, blah. So many excuses. So I need to do something else. Well, you can spend time doing this, sorting through your inventory, scrapping items that you don't need, throwing items out onto the ground that you're not going to need either. Iron arrows are enhanced arrows, but we don't need them at this time, so I'm going to scrap them. We use stone arrows. I don't need any paper, never going to use it. These chairs are made of leather and can be scrapped into leather. In fact, these chairs are amazing. If you use your axe on this chair, it will give you 2 leather. If you put the chair in your inventory and scrap it, it gives you 6. So that is a thing. That is definitely worse than what we're wearing. Also, you'll notice something. See how as I move items over here, on the left side of the screen it says encumbrance 10? Well, guess what? If I move these to here, my encumbrance actually is the same. Never mind. In the past, it was actually that if it had to be occupied space. But it does matter to actually put it in this. This will reduce that overall encumbrance. Okay, things I don't need. Don't need polymer. Things I can sell. I can sell these two. I could sell this because it is selling. It's telling me it can sell. Let's talk about other things. Now, every tool has a modifier. Every weapon has a modifier, including these guys. Every thing like this has a modifier. These modifiers are like, here, let's find one. This is going to help you with your carry weight, and this is something that people don't say. You can actually make a pocket for your pants or for your shirt, and I think even for your jacket, maybe not your jacket. I think for the puffer coat, maybe. But I need certain things. I need some duct tape. So let's take a look at duct tape, and it says that I need glue and a piece of cloth. Done. Now, if I look at the pocket, why can't I craft it? Let's take a look at the book. That's very interesting. Am I missing something? Yes, I am. I'm missing 10. I only have 10 of 15. So let's do this. What are we going to get out of this? Leather. So I don't want to do that one. So I am going to go ahead and sacrifice this, and I'm going to scrap it. It's going to give me 3 more. So I need 2 more. So I have some storage over there that has some clothing. I'm going to go ahead, but I'm going to put these blocks in my inventory. I don't know what the hell is going to happen. And I'm just going to take these 2 shirts. And I'm going to get back over here. Make sure I stay safe. As you become encumbered also, the amount of jump height that you have can be reduced. So I'm going to go ahead and scrap these. And what I tend to look for is I tend to look for the minimum that I need. So I got the minimum. Craft this item. It's going to take 20 seconds. So there's a lot of things that you can do while you wait for the day. I can also go over to one of these trees. After I look around, I see there are no zombies anywhere close. It means I could probably get to that tree, chop it down, give me some extra resources. Or maybe there is like a trash can that I didn't search. I can get that resources. And I can start maybe building something. People ask me, why didn't you just start building your own location? Why didn't you start building your own place? Okay, it is now safe. All the zombies are now going to walk. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. My pocket has been created. I can now go to my clothing and I can say, this is a great sweatshirt. I love it. Let's go ahead and modify it. And I'm going to put my pocket on it, and you'll see that the little green indicator means I can actually use it. If I go to my character and I choose to modify this, I cannot use it. So we're going to modify this. And okay, so modify, put this guy on here, and now we have an additional 1 space. Go team. Also, perks. What do we start with? Like, what are the perks that you should take at the very beginning, or skills, i.e. perks? You get 5 points. Where do you put them? Well, it depends on how you're going to play. A lot of people say your strength is your number 1 thing that you need to do. Sexual Tyrannosaurus sounds very weird, but it gives you It uses less stamina, gives you more power attack. It's pretty good. So I take one of those. I take one pack mule because I like to carry stuff. I also take a pummel Pete because I know that I'm going to be using my bludgeon to try to kill things. What else should I do? Let's see. Healing factor and so cardio is good. Just put one foot in front of the other. You are a hiker. Increase stamina regen. We want it. We also have healing factor. You know, gain 1 health point every 90 seconds. You can actually use the nighttime to regenerate health in most cases. So this is a plus, you know, you can use it, maybe not. What I like to do is to go for this. You also need to head to this. I need a bicycle. Bicycles are hugely important to the game. So I think this is a little bit early. This allows me to craft forges and different things like that so that I can start, and a workbench potentially, in order for me to start building stuff or making things. I think travel is your most important, and being able to do it quickly. So I'm going to take this. This unlocks this one. But as you note, I'm out of skill points. Can't afford it. Let's move on with life. All right. Now, we found a location. We are staying pretty safe. We know where the trader is. The trader is back on the map right here. So what I'm actually going to do... Actually, was that the trader? No, this is the trader. I'm actually going to mark this as a permanent waypoint. Trader. This is the first trader that we found. Now, I have a whole shop that I can actually sell to the trader. So I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to put away some things that I want to keep. Things that I want to keep. So I want to keep my food and drink. I want to keep that. Keep these. I want to keep this and the food. This guy and this guy. I'm also going to keep the iron. I'm going to make the arrows so that it gets rid of those. I'm also going to remove the cloth because we're going to keep that, the food. I'm now going to start keeping the regular 9mm bullets because I know I like that. Or actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to sell it because I want money. That guy, I don't need this in any... Oh! Actually, this is a perfect opportunity. Make a bedroll. Let's say I'm going to stay here. I'm pretty confident that I can get a bike and make it to other locations. But I'm going to keep this as my base. So I'm going to take this. And I'm going to make this also a little more convenient for me to do this. So first off, I'm going to do this. And secondly, I'm going to hold the R key as I'm holding these frames. If I hold it down, I now get to change the shape. I'm going to turn these into stairs. And what stairs are going to allow me to do is... Okay, so let's see. Is it left click? Yeah, left click is the rotation. And I'm going to make a staircase here. Also going to separate these and turn one batch into normal blocks. Now I do this is because I know that this is going to be important. I'm also going to do something that you're going to find very interesting. I'm going to put all of these down here until we get to this. Guess what? I could jump up that, but for everybody else, all the zombies out in the world, unless they have a buddy to help them with, they're not going to be able to jump up that space. Eventually, I would even recommend like removing this and putting, like leaving that one right there, and there'll be a time where you can actually jump up that too. Now, you can make these all solid. It does benefit this because the zombies are now going to try to get up here, and they're going to try to destroy this. Now, is it very easy for me to go over here and do this? Yes, it's easy. But what happens if I'm getting attacked and I need to enter from this way? Or maybe I'm running from this direction. Yes, you can do this to all the sides to make it a little easier for you to get up here. And you're going to see something cute. I think this is going to create a side block. Or maybe not. If I can get the rotation right. Yeah, that's not going to work for me. I'll get rid of it. Okay, so now, let's go take care of the trader. Also, I don't want these to be separate stacks, so I'm going to turn this back into regular box, and then I can restack them. I'm now going to get up here, and I'm going to put my bed. There's extra protections that we can do, like for this also. Let's say that I'm not 100% guaranteed, or I don't think that this is 100% protection, that they will be able to get up here and get onto this to get to me. What you can do, and I'm going to use this as just an example. Let's say this is where my roof is. And let's say that I've got my block, my stairs, they come up here and they stop right here. Guess what? Well, here you go. There's a certain number of blocks that you can easily jump over. Don't build the entire connection. So theoretically, what I could do is I could go out here, rebuild these stairs farther out, and then put a gap in here so that they can't actually reach me. I will not do that for right now, but that is the explanation. I am a little bit hungry. I'm going to go over to my chest over here. And you notice I don't worry about like where my chest is going to be for right now. So let's go ahead and take some food. You can eat multiple food, and it will just keep on building up the number on the left to indicate how much food, healing, or regeneration you have. What I'm doing is I'm doing this until I think that the bar below my image or below my hotbar is sufficiently afar. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Alright, I'm also going to scrap these, and I'm going to take all of these guys, and I'm going to take them with me to sell. I'm going to keep these, keep that. I feel pretty confident about this location. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you another strategy that I love, which is preparedness for an escape. Now, based on this, I'm looking around to see like where, if I had to jump off of this or climb off of this or get away somehow, what direction could I go that would benefit me? And everything in my heart and soul says that I could probably run across the bridge. So we're going to do two things. One, I'm going to put my bed as close to my escape route as I can. Right there. It's because if I die, well, first off, there's death, and then there's escape. Death says, where do you want to spawn? Do I want to spawn back on my bed, or do I want to spawn near my bed? I want to spawn on my bed. I also noticed that my clan claim is not showing within the area of my bed. So I'm going to re-pick this back up, and I'm going to wait for my land claim. I mean, actually, I guess... Okay, I was going to show that you can actually replace your land claim. But I want to see if the building is in the perimeter. I'm not going to replace it. Ooh, actually, yes, I will. I'm going to place it one block. No, I could probably place it 2 blocks over. what we're trying to do is eliminate the spawn area. So I don't care if zombies spawn in this, we're so close, but I don't want zombies spawning inside. And this front marker is an indication that it's inside the perimeter by 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Ugh. Okay, this may not be the greatest. So I'm going to replace this 3 blocks. And you'll notice how this one becomes inactive, and I can just destroy it. We can also re-highlight. I am also going to place this within the perimeter that we've set. You also notice a second green line out there. The second green line is an indication of the spawn point when you say, I've died, I want to respawn near my bed. Not on my bed, near my bed. So that's the spawn area of that. Now, how do I escape? We're going to do this methodically, and I'm also going to just, well, shoot, we ran out of resources, but we'll do this because we were making these guys. Now, blocks do have a height limit that you can actually place them before they get, before they lose their stability. Now, I know I can jump at least 2.5 or 3 blocks. So that block is a half block. So 1, 2, 3, and I think that's it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say right here, I'm going to build a pillar. 2, 3, 4, 5. What I'm trying to do is match the height. The highest that you can place. Okay, that is actually pretty good. Let me also see how the jumping is from this distance. Easy. I can also, like, kind of skip. Now, if I really wanted to, I could go that distance. I feel confident in that. Oh, maybe not. Whew! Okay, my leg is sprained. That's fine. I'm going to add another block there. Now, I don't want to leave it like this. I need to be able to, for one, get up to where this block is. Okay, I need some more. I need some more wood. You look handy. See, this is the lowest that you can get, 300 durability. Now, I have a sprained leg. What's the cure for a sprained leg? A splint. Do I have the materials for a splint? No, I do not. A splint requires that I have... oh, that's also worthless. We can't make any more arrows, so that's fine. Okay. And eventually, I'm going to make this a little more secure. We'll fill it in a little bit. We'll box it in. But what this gives me the ability is, it gives me the ability to do this. And even with a sprained leg, the distance that I've done is fine. Now, you'll notice that the time increased for my sprained leg. It's because you're not supposed to be sprinting or doing anything exertive with a sprained leg. I'm not going to even think about it. Put this guy away, put this guy away. I am going to sell all of this. We're going to put this guy, actually, I'm going to put this one in my hotbar because he gives, if I get attacked, I want to be able to cure myself. This guy gets put away. This one stays with me. That one's going to sell. We're actually going to keep that. We're going to keep the toothpicks too. There we go. Selling all of that. And I'm okay with this. Now, you can actually reorganize your storage by hitting the sort. I could go through here again. In fact, I believe we have enough time to search for some more things. Oh, we got some books. Love it. Drop it. This one is way better than what we're wearing, so we're going to switch that out, and I'm going to scrap that guy. And so you get the idea. Like, I can definitely use the time to search all of this. This will also give me time to work on healing my leg. Okay. Okay, let's talk about modifiers. Every single time, we showed how you can modify everything that you have. You can also, if you get a modifier, is it worth selling it versus adding it to something else and then selling it after you've modified whatever it is? It is 100% worth it's 100% worth for you to sell the item with the modifier. So if you get a modifier and you have something to put on it or put it on, and that item is going to be sold, put the modifier on it and then sell it. You'll get almost triple the amount. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a look at the price of the sell of each one of these. So I'm going to find things that are worth more than 8. It's not worth me keeping the items that are worth 8. Now, if I find things that are worth more than 8, for right now, I think yes, those items are worth being sold. I've also reached the end of what I can scrap because I'm filling up my scrap inventory. And you'll notice that right below me, there's a number that indicates the number of cotton that I'm getting. I know that as the number increases, I receive, or I can move on to the next thing. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of this. Now, what I may do is just say this. Okay, anything that's worth 8, we're just going to put in here. Okay, so let's select all this. Great. So all of this is only worth 8. These were worth more. That's worth 8. And eventually what I'll do is I'll say, okay, my limit or my cutoff for, selling something versus scrapping it is X amount of dollars. Because you want to optimize your inventory management. That is this is an inventory management game. Okay, so now I'm going to get back out here without running. And you'll notice something. My health bar now has a black part to it. The black part is an indication of my max health has been reduced. Okay, so all of these are still only 8. That's kind of tough. What we may have to do is create a second storage and just put stuff in that. Yeah, take the boots. Take this. And what I'm doing is basically remembering I have this sprained leg, sprained foot, whatever, and I need it to heal. Otherwise, I will not be able to run. So I'm doing this so that we can spend some time for us to wait for that to heal. And a lot of this game is, what do I do now? So I know that my building is safe. I've got it protected. I'm listening to my surroundings to make sure that I am not being, that dogs or something else is not attacking. Now, if I really wanted to make this area safe, what I could do, make a whole bunch of blocks and start blocking up this. So I would do something like this. And then I would fill in these. Now I don't have to go 3 tall because zombies can't make it through that space. But this gives me a space I can walk through. I may place a new door right here. But it's effectively what you want to do. Also, I noticed that my tool is wearing down a little bit. I'm going to take the opportunity to repair it. Alright. Get some more of this in here. And again, I'm taking a look at the cost of everything. Okay, so that is 12. That's 12. It's 40. Ooh, we got some good sell items in here. This, I'm going to throw it out. 50. 14. Which one was it? Was it the long sleeve? Okay, it was the long sleeve. Okay, so the long sleeve is worth 12. Looks like we got no more long sleeve. They're basically just... okay, there's another long sleeve. Got this guy. Okay, and everything's like that. So yeah, I am going to make another storage, which I can't. So let's do this. I'm going to scrap. And I'm going to place as many things as I can in here. And as I'm going over here, we'll scrap a couple more things. Then start picking that up. We also need the wood. Let's go ahead and do that. It's probably a good opportunity for us to do. Got 2 minutes left. Scrap. Okay, so we scrap 4 things. We could go to these little dinky things, but I think I want to go to a big tree. Get some real value. Also, 13 blocks is generally not what I carry. 30 blocks is generally what I carry. And we can see that my health, my max health is going up a little bit. We're just waiting for time to pass. Okay, let's start. And this is literally, I think I may have scrapped some things that were worth 12. Whatever. We may find that there are more things that are worth more than 12 than what we have in our inventory space-wise. And or, you know, my productive carry capacity. I'm going to make some... okay, so first off, make 1 storage. Second, you know, make a couple of this. Let me think about other things that may help with your experience. I think we covered a real lot. We covered a lot of things. All right, I'm resisting. I am full on pulling my teeth out, resisting. You know, sprinting to get to the next thing, so that we can get to the trader sooner. Unencumbered. These have all been searched. I think it's all of this that we need to work on. Okay, those are done. One at the top. Okay. That is good. Encumbered by 10. All right, let's go ahead and take this opportunity. So the pants and the skirts are all 8. But we're looking at hoodies and long sleeve shirts as being 12. Don't need that. Shoes as being a little bit more. We have a new storage. 12. So this. Hoodies. Scrap. That's 12. That's 12. That's 12. Now, we're getting to that point where I have to think about, okay, now we've got all of this stuff and we're starting to get all of these 12 value items. What do I do now? Scrap. We'll talk about it in a second. Ooh, I got some like fancy pants or something. We'll take a look at those in a second. Some more cloth. Oh, that's a lot. All right, so the fancy pants are worth 8. Okay. I would have thought fancy pants would be worth more. Flannels. Hoodies. There we go. Yeah, so I'm trying to, like, teach people what are the things that are the most benefit. And what should I do? I'm brand new. I don't know anything. Okay, so again, break all those. Okay, 2 more zombies. Now I'm backing up as far as I can. We are still walking faster. Oh, okay, my leg is fixed. My leg is fixed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand on the other side of this. And I'm going to put these in there. And I'm also going to put storage down. Okay, now we can get them. Oops. Okay. Good. Got them all. All right. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so... Wow, we have a lot of stuff that we need to sell. Okay. I need to switch so I can do this and then do this. This is going to be my scrap one. Okay. And I believe that's the... Okay, that's 8, 8, 8, and then these are all the 12s. Okay. Now, do I really want to run all the way to the trader with these? You may not want to. You know what? Let's do this. Come on. Let's put all of this in here for now, and then we'll pick up priority, like the 50 value items versus the other ones. Ooh, leather. These are leather chairs. They will actually give us leather when we break them. Was it here? Yeah, it was over on this side. Ooh, this is really scary. Put this up here. That was funny. Okay. Okay. I was really hoping that there would not be any zombies in any of these things, which I am very grateful that there is not. Now let's pick this up, go into the other one, which is a bathroom. Search the toilet. Find some murky water, which we can purify over time. Or by putting it into a fireplace, whatever thing. Search this. Yeah, I really... Okay, you know what? This area is more concerning than the other. We got a flashlight. Got some boots. Ooh. Got some different types of gloves, which may not be better than what we have currently. But let's go ahead and take a moment. So that is a hollow ceiling. There could absolutely be some loot up here. The reason I broke that is because a lot of the trash does not allow you to put a block on it. And I want to get right here. All right. Now, I believe... Okay, this is safe. Okay. Let's take a look at the other side just to see if there is any loot that is above. Okay, so right there. Okay. Sometimes there will be loot up there, but there doesn't seem to be today. Or at least not in this location. Every once in a while, in a toilet, you will find a pistol. That is the thing. There's our back area. Wow, we have so much clothes to still search. All right. I think I'm done with kind of searching. I think we found what we want. I can go back to the trader the next day if I want. All of that. I'll get rid of that. I will keep those. I will not keep the gunpowder. We're not going to use that. I am going to keep a flashlight. But we don't need it right now. Don't need that to come with us. That is worth 8, so I'm going to get rid of it. 44 is beautiful. Beautiful value. What is this? So this we do not have, but this is an actual weapon. It's indicated with the icon. So, but we're going to sell it. It's worth 12. Okay, that's scrap. And let's take a look. I think I'll leave these here. I'm going to drink my water. We don't have any more food, so we're going to have to make it a priority to pick up some food when we go to the trader. So let's go ahead and... Oh, let's start with the most expensive. Okay. 12, 12. 12 is not the most expensive. 44 is good. 50 is good. 12, we said, is not the most expensive. It feels like the goth boots are the most expensive. Yeah, goth boots and the high heel boots are the most expensive. So we grab those first. 14. I saw something. I scrapped that one. That's 12, 12, 12. And I'm just doing... Okay, fancy shoes. Feels like shoes are like the most expensive of everything. So now we could just grab random. Yeah, because everything is like the same. Helmet is 14. Okay. I don't want to fill up my inventory. I don't think that we're gaining enough money to warrant filling my inventory with all that. So that's fine. Also, where is our... There it is. I had to check the mini map to see like where the trader was. He's pretty far down there. So now I look at what I have and I still pick up things on the way back, going to and fro. I know that I need to start working on... My base is good. Don't need to worry about it. Now, what if you didn't find a base? What I would recommend, use the second day as travel time. It's worth 18. Yeah, I always want to keep this because I want to be able to not be encumbered. Encumbrance is makes you slow, not good. So let's say that was my house. What I would do is I would get up on the roof. I would set up a temporary base on the roof. I may have the storage out front still. Definitely chop down any trees that are nearby because they reduce visibility. Having trees nearby, they look pretty, but it's all about survival. So remove the trees. Let's say it's this one. Again, I would set myself up on the roof as my protection. And, you know, make sure that I'm protecting myself. There you go. You're dead. There's a zombie out there. Keeping an eye out for wolves and dogs and other zombies. There is a zombie that crawls on the ground. We refer to them, the people who played a long time, we refer to them as spider zombies. So they're going to do their crawling thing. Ooh, yeah. I need to avoid that. I have this addiction to, you know, getting into those items or sorry, when I see something, I need to pick it up. And especially this early on when you're encumbered and you've got no inventory space, you don't really want to do that. You don't want to encumber yourself. Now, there are a number of traders that exist in the world, and sometimes they'll have like the little secret areas, secret storage, different things. Oh, that's right. They have a safety area for all of these. You can enter an inventory and remove items from the inventory, but you can't take things that are on the ground. Okay. So this one does not have any secrets. Alright, so first thing I want to do, I want to make sure that I sell everything. So W is sell. If you have a stack of items, you must click the button and then hit W. So that's unfortunate, but that is just the way it is. This guy, all three of these, all of these. Now he will stop buying things. If you sold too much to him, he says, I'm not interested in that item. So there is a point where it will not allow you to do anything else. Now, what I'm looking for is I always go into this area first because this area has the most valuable items in the world. Okay, I don't see anything that I want here. What I'm looking for is bicycle parts, not this, because that's $6,000 for that. Ooh, hold on. I got to note the time. Something finished that I was waiting for. 12:28. Very cool. So what I'm going to do is I also look at these. Like, what does this give me? And these are all books that have not been read. This one, dangerous cats are often, let's see, do 10% or damage against that. Don't care. This one, you always need water. I figured out how to hack purify water. So it's purifying water. Don't need any clothes. We do need food. That's probably going to be a priority. This is great. If you could buy a station, workbench, or something of the sort right off the bat, that's awesome. We don't need that. Weapons. A baseball bat is amazing, but I don't have enough money for it. Let's see. Cobblestone. Yeah, there's nothing there. So the only thing that I see is the food. I'm going to buy the stew because and everything does this. You have food, health, stamina bonus. So chili dogs, 53 health. But this one has 31 health and 31 food, 20 water. This is really good. So I'm going to buy one. Actually, I'm going to buy both of these. And I'm going to buy as many chili dogs as I can. Because I know I can get water. Alright, so that is good. I'm actually going to use one of these right away. This is going to heal me. And now I can get out. Now, your first battle, so to speak. Oop, close the door. Sorry, buddy, I left the door open when I went in. Sorry about that. So what I am now looking for, now that I have a base, is I'm looking for a cooking pot. Because a cooking pot allows me to purify water and also cook food. I need to get into some place, and I might as well clear a quest while we're doing this. Now, there's a little trick with doing quests. Quests reset the specific area point, the point of reference, or the whatever it is, this building, including all loot and all materials inside, including the zombies. So you can actually go through clear out a building, then accept the quest, everything resets and you get to claim everything all over again. So, for example, if my building had a quest that was part of it, it would technically reset that point, that whatever that is, the POV. POV. I don't know what the term. It says point of something. Point of view, maybe. Ooh, hello. She caught me with my stamina down, so I'm gonna wait, but we will take care of her. 2 hits, down, right click. Some people will use knived weapons. Knived weapons are very good. They're fast. So if you have a bone knife, or if you have another type of knife, like a hunting knife, they can be good. But this is going to be important because we're going to get there. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to clear this out. And it basically says clear the area. Clear the area means kill all the zombies. So that will be a thing. Come on. There are certain drinks and even certain food that you can eat or drink that will give you an increased stamina regen. Okay, now let's stop right over here. We want to make sure that our inventory is as minimized as it can be for this. So that includes putting this here. I don't need the cloth. I don't need the food right now. We do want this. I don't need that. I don't need the coins. We need that and this. Let's go ahead and repair our items so that we are prepared. Also, let's talk about levels. So every single item has a level. As I highlight this, it tells me what level. As I highlight this, this indicates to me I can make a better one. So I now have a level 2. And this is based on whatever skill points you took towards the different areas. So I took it in strength, therefore every strength-based item now gives me a level 2 for that level 2 that I applied. Now that does kind of offset after a period of time. Ooh, hello there. Okay, and you're done. So there'll be ones that are for like mining or something like that, and or other things, and they will increase. I don't know the exact ones. You'll have to kind of test it out, but that gives you an idea. Like as you're adding those skill points, check to see if you can create a brand new whatever it is, whether it's a pickaxe, whether it's a club, whether it's a bow, whether it's a some other thing. Oh, hello, lady. Nurse. Doing fine. Don't have to worry about me. Doing okay. Alright, so now every POV has a set of specific zombies that are common to it. I am very concerned when it comes to anything that has like a farm theme. Dogs. Be careful, because you can't run from dogs. Now, let's go ahead and see. Most of the loot, what they'll do is they'll say, okay, this is where you go in, but they're going to place the loot on the opposite side of where you will normally start. So I'm thinking that the loot is a 2-story. It's kind of like actually it is a 1-story. Aha, I see a platform up there, which means to me that I may be able to get to the loot, the final loot, by doing this. Now, Oh, that's a dog. Okay, so since there is a dog in here, this kind of changes things. How do you defend yourself against a dog? Kill it from a height. Don't let it get anywhere near you. I'm also breaking here to see, hopefully, where everything is. Oh, look at that! Cool, a blunderbuss. Alright, I'm actually going to use the blunderbuss. Oh. Okay, they are breaking things. And I need to get a better visibility. Okay. Reload. Where's the dog? Ah, darn it. When they swing, they lurch forward. Okay. That guy's dead. It gave me the experience. Okay. You can also aim down this thing to try to give yourself some extra accuracy. Where is he? Also, zombies, when they break blocks, they take damage. Let me help him out there. Oh, did he? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay. The dog is there. Okay. Okay, this is very lucky. This is very, very lucky. Okay, it also means to me that this is not going to be good. He jumped up on that that thing right there. Okay. Let's go ahead and reload this. I think we have the opportunity to, like, kill it. Also, I have to remember now that we know that this dog is in this POI, we have to be extremely careful when clearing out the zombies from this thing. Okay, so we cleared that out. All right, let's get this guy. And it is now going to be nighttime. So, because of this type of... Ooh. Yes, I will take that. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and move this way. Wow, there's a pretty good amount of resources. I'm not so excited about dropping down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to keep myself in a position where... Oh, there you go. Another blunderbuss. Now, oftentimes what I will do, like, whatever I can, like, have 4 blunderbusses in your hotbar, all loaded. Sure. Because blunderbusses suck with their reload. Also, see that coloring and that weird strobing? Oh, I know what it is. It's the exclamation point bouncing. Okay, I'm safe. For a second there, I'm like, hell no, I'm not going over there. Every single item that you can search has an open, or sorry, is closed. So this is closed, it's not open. This is open, this is open, this is closed. All of these things can be searched that are closed. That's good. Get some water. Nope. Okay, and that's where we were supposed to go. So it looks like the dog may have been in this room. So now, we've searched everything. So now what we can do is reset this. And I want to reset this before the nighttime. Okay. Because what I'm going to do is exactly what I did last time. Look at the dog still there. Ooh, there's my arrow. And more arrows. And more arrows. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. But we do need to be a little more considerate to what our plan was prior. I did not like the fact that they were able to get onto that thing. So, what I'm going to do is block it so they can't get on that again. And we're going to do the exact same thing. And you know, it is nighttime. Zombies can now run or sprint. Okay, everybody's woken up. You can now see that little red markers on the bar at the top of the screen are indicating that the zombies are running around. They're doing a bunch of stuff. What I want to do is I want to see if I can get to the loot before they destroy it. There we go. Oh, we even got a level 2? Okay, let's go ahead and repair that. We also got a modifier for our club. There you go. So that is good. Put this guy right there. Scrap this one. Put this in here. Reload. Okay, I got a block in front of me I need to get rid of. Yeah, I hope that they don't destroy things on this side. All right. Oh, hello, lady. Ooh, she's moving fast. Okay. There we go. See, I didn't have to reload for this one. I just pulled out and shoot again. Now I need to reload them all. Just gonna reload them all. Check my behind, make sure that I'm not being approached. And so it looks like there may actually only be okay. This is rather interesting. So there is one more creature that is here, but what we're hearing right now is a spider zombie. Oh shit. Oh shit. Spider zombies are the only zombies in the game that can climb up walls like Spider-Man. So, yeah, that's a big hell no. Also, since it is nighttime, and I'm trying to be the safest that I can, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to... Oh, I have a skill point. Okay, let's look at my skill point tree. So we talked about it the last time. We're going for intelligence. We're going for a bicycle, baby. We're going for a bicycle. Now, here's the chicken before the egg scenario. In order for you to make a bicycle, you need a workbench. In order to build a workbench, you need to have level 2 tinkerers. So, which requires a lot of things. We're not going to get to a workbench, guarantee you. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to find a workbench in the world that actually works. But in the meantime, we're taking that perk. We're taking a perk. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to that zombie that's 6.9 meters away without, I'll put it right here. Without actually going like down to his level. I'm giving myself height. Height is how you survive. So, give yourself some height. Don't worry about like breaking things down. This is what we're doing for, let's say this is night number 1. This is what we're doing. We're keeping ourselves safe. That spider zombie, oh, I see 2 things moving out there. 2 zombies. Yeah, we see 2 zombies out there. You may not be able to see it visually on the YouTube video. But yeah, there is. Ooh, look at this. Oh, repair. And I'm crouched this entire time. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. We can act. I don't. Okay. Well, look at that. We have now gotten the schematic for the workbench. I do not need it myself. I'm gonna take this out, which could be a little tricky because of that, but where's oh, there he is, or there she is. I'm gonna do the sneak damage. Yeah, okay, so we got another zombie. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We've cleared all the zombies technically that were in this location. There was not a there was not a dog, so that is great. I'm going to make sure that I am being safe, and I'm going to put this here. I see I can put some blocks here. Okay, and then connect them. Oh, I need my torch. Oh. Sorry. Gotta remove this one. And the reason I'm putting these blocks is because I don't want to be caught in this situation where if I fall, that I can't get out of this situation or this area. So I've got an exit. We're going to go collect the rest of this. Oh, there's a splint. That's really good. Like this. And you're notice even now, I'm not going down on the ground just yet. I'm searching things from this height because I know that height is safety. So that is why I am staying up here for right now. I can see this place is pretty safe. I know I can jump up here and then jump up and jump up, so feel good about that. Check for some water. Open door. Okay, that's where the zombie was. This is completely dark. I'm going to take my torch. You can see around everywhere. Alright, so this place is cleared out. Now what do? I've cleared out the place. I saw 2 zombies outside. What should I do? Whatever you do, don't be that guy that goes outside and tries to run to his house. Ooh, saw a backpack at the last second. What you want to do, start collecting materials. Whatever that may be. If you've got a couple of chairs, pick those chairs up. Because people don't realize that you can actually scrap chairs into more materials. Start scrapping things in your inventory. Yeah, I don't need that. That's normal bandages are only for cuts, but I already have bandages that cause healing, so I don't need it. These I can sew up injuries. I don't need polymer. I don't need nitrate yet. You'll learn over time what you do want and what you don't want. Okay, actually, I am going to keep that. I am going to keep that. Let's go ahead and eat some food. So all this is about like time management and like think about your inventory. What am I carrying? Do I actually need that? Do I actually need 1 cloth? No, not really. Can I use it for something else? Probably could. Let's see. Okay, so I think that's it. Now, what I don't want to start doing is I don't want to start, like, breaking things and attracting... Because zombies are attracted to sound. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, that put me in a very awkward situation. Because now, my blocks are gone. Oh! Let's try this again. Okay, up 3. Right. Looks like I can jump on to this little part right there. Get back out here. I do see a cooler right there. But then I don't really see any other thing that's going to be beneficial. Now, so now what do I do now? I don't want to get out on the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Oh, okay. Forgot about that. I opened that up. I'm going to take a look around and see what I can see. I can see a zombie right there. So that would be bad. I can see this water tower. And this also leads to, like, you know, I'm in a situation where I can't leave. What should I be prioritizing? You should prioritize keeping safe. And if that means that we sit here for the next, you know, 10 minutes just kind of looking out in the world and pondering life, so be it. Sometimes you're just going to be in a situation where you can't do anything and you're waiting for daytime to come. Now, with that being said, I am going to show you the stupid things to do. Because sometimes stupid is fun. And we're not opposed to doing stupid things. We're going to actually run back home. I can see my marker on the map. But I'm going to do it in a way that will probably be okay. So the reason I remove my torch and I'm looking around is because sometimes you can see visually more without a torch than you can with a torch. Also, I am going to avoid... I saw the water over here. Not that water is safe. Don't think that you can run into the water and be able to swim. Now, what I'm doing right now is I'm using a combination of walking and sprinting. Why? Because if I sprint to the point where I have no more stamina, I'm dead. So what I want to do is I want to kind of combo it. Okay, there's my base. Don't see any zombies. So now I'm full sprinting, not stopping. And this is also another thing. Like, I'm here at my base, okay? I know that I have a path that's on the other side. I also know that this lip is right here because of the way that this building is done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hang a little bit off of the edge, and I'm just on the cusp of that. And then I'm going to put this all the way up to here, and then jump onto my base. I made it home. I'm safe. I have materials. I have things that I want and need. Now I can take a look of things. Now, extra torches. Let's see. So torches are made from fat, cloth, and wood. Well, the fat and the cloth we both have in our box over here. Don't see any zombies. Now, I'd probably be smarter if I were to... Oh, that's right. We have food here. Oh, nice. I'm gonna eat this one. I'm also gonna scrap some of this so we can get the cloth. I'm also gonna take the fat. It is kind of wicked. I looked at through the window and saw the mannequins and was like, yeah, that's scary. So now what I want to do is I want to make this more comfy for me at night. So I'm going to put a torch right there. I'll probably put a torch next to that. And I'll put a couple of torches around just to kind of give me some general light. But there is this pretty good amount of light right here. So there. Oops. There you go. So that is the basics to how you survive early days within 7 days. I'm going to keep this torch with me. But if you have any questions, please drop a comment. Ask me anything. What do you want to see? What are you curious about? Why do I do certain things that I do? You've got a pretty good intro into why I do things. And you see that I survived. I even had a dog, attack us in a way. Keep it safe. Keep it real. We'll see you next time. Oop.